Hi guys, I'm Wiley.
And I'm Trin.
And today we are here with a very special guest.
Very special.
We're here with the Red Mountain Food Critic. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
As a senior now, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
For sure.
Nice. So, how long have you been running the Food Critic account now?
3 years?
3
Oh, wow.
years? Oh,
3
dang.
years.
That's awesome. You told us that you were running it with somebody else now. Could you, tell us a little bit about that?
He's very anonymous.
Very anonymous.
Very extremely handsome. Not saying, but he's mine. Ladies, back off.
All right.
Yeah, we've known each other for 12 years. So, we
cool.
just started it.
Cool.
That's awesome.
So does it, help having another person run the account? Does it help with, staying anonymous or throwing people off sometimes? Or...
Yeah, at first, I would just lie and say there's more than one person running accounts, so it would just, put people off. But now that there's actually another person running the account, it's, 2 different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
More, I guess, ways to rate the food.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
we have different taste palates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
For sure.
What dishes would you say have improved or gotten worse, just so far into the school year that you've tried?
The cheeseburger, 100% got way better.
Nice.
It's fluffy. The cheese is great. You have to try it.
Okay.
The first thing you have to try.
Awesome. Did any dishes get worse?
The wrap.
The wrap?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. wrap 2023. The first time I tasted it, I wanted to cry.
No. Oh my gosh, that's bad.
Yeah, I heard it was one of your favorites from last year.
They ruined it. They massacred my boy.
Yeah.
So you said you're a senior this year. What are your plans for keeping the account running, or are you just gonna keep it throughout college, or are you gonna do one final face reveal, or what's your plan?
Right now, we really have been debating between passing it down or just doing a face reveal or getting rid of it, or just disappearing off the face of the earth.
Okay. All 3 of those sound
Yeah,
pretty
they
cool.
sound pretty legit. So you mentioned that you have 2 different personalities here on the account. Which one is bashing the RMTV weatherman?
I'm not at liberty to say.
All
currently.
right. I'm going to assume that means both because that's fair. I understand that. I laughed at that when Trinity showed me that post. I was like, yes, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It would be funny.
We also have another special guest, the RMTV weather guy.
Yeah, so I was just listening from the closet, and I have a few questions for you, particularly. So you were talking about what you're gonna do when you're done with the account. The end of the year. I don't think you should do a face reveal. In fact, I think if you are gonna do a face reveal, you should do it on weather, because you think my job is so easy.
The problem with that, though, is, I really want to. I just don't know how to read.
You don't know how to read. So, Red Mountain has been trusting someone who doesn't know how to read to tell them what food is good and what food is bad. I just want that to be out there.
You don't need to read to eat.
Well, I mean, it's like a sense thing, you know?
Yeah.
People who
Ingredients.
are lacking
Everyone
in one
has their
sense.
strengths.
Ingredients.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think having the sense of reading has a lot more implications than the sense of tasting food.
I think his ability to read does not have an effect on his taste palette.
I don't think it matters. Because he's still one of them, hypothetically, or both of them, however many people are slandering my name on this post.
Yeah.
They complain that the weather was dry. Okay. And
maybe it was.
It was. It's not just
was.
people on the post. It's several behind your back.
okay,
almost every day.
listen.
Oh yeah.
Every day, I have to come to school every day and come up with a slightly funny bit that isn't offensive, that isn't going to be taken down because of school, and it's gonna make enough people laugh.
When
Okay?
is it coming? Because I've never once heard
Yeah.
anything funny.
You have to really highlight slightly. Like, I think you're really.
I think
You're
it's so
hyping yourself
slight
up
that
with
it's not even
slightly.
there.
Yeah, with slightly.
The lack of effort from you is concerning.
There is no lack of effort here.
There is a lack of
There
effort.
is
the
a
only
lack of
the only
effort.
lack
It's
of
concerning.
effort.
And it's ruining our image.
I don't think it's ruining anyone's image.
I think it is.
I think
I think you are turning away the viewers because of just weather.
name
I feel like-
one
I feel
weather
like the-
segment that I did that has turned away a viewer in your opinion.
All of them.
Thank you.
I stopped watching
you.
weather completely.
I don't. Think
I
you
feel like
can.
teachers skip weather.
I
They-
definitely
Yeah.
don't. They definitely do not skip weather.
I don't know, because every
Who wants to go through Robert's drone session of him just going on and on? Which nothing's wrong with Robert because there's nothing you can't do bits in that. You know you can't make that.
I mean,
funny.
we've tried.
yeah, like
We've
done
tried.
a few. We've done a few good ones, like when Robert was picked up like a king and then carried off the screen. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was
and
really
then
cute.
and then the one where he was eating food the whole time that they didn't let us post. But
We have a lot more. They're just in the archives
Yeah.
because taken down.
a lot. Okay, it's difficult. It's a lot more difficult than you would think. How am I
No.
supposed to make weather funny? Why not you, or even you, anybody?
Well,
anybody in this room?
I've done
First of
weather.
all,
Okay, you've done all right. Your weather segment where it was like you and Mikey and Austin who did like the transition into sport.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
funny. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But it
because
was-
we're funny.
It wasn't funny because of Austin and Mikey. It was funny because of what happened. I thought it was clever when you jumped into his arms and then you fell and then Austin picked you up. It was
Well,
funny.
yeah,
It was
I
clever.
always fall into Mikey's arm.
The thing is, that weather segment was funny, but it wasn't the weather that was funny. It was after the weather. The weather had already been done. Mikey didn't do anything funny. He didn't do anything clever. And then at the end, then you jumped into his arms, causing the weather bit to be like,
I think that's how it should be, though. I think everyone here can agree that, granted, we have to get the information out, but then before and after is where the funny bits should happen.
I think making funny
Whoa, you
bits
just
has
turned
a lot
back
to do
into-
with the fact that in order to make something funny, you have to be funny yourself, and it's really difficult to make funny bits when you're not funny.
I feel like I'm funny
that's
enough,
a great point.
and nobody understands my level of humor.
Well, that's the problem. No one understands your level of humor.
Because everybody, like, this is like,
I-
it's a
I-
podcast.
I think-
yeah. We can't see the
okay,
level
look,
changes
my
on your hands.
my level of humor is like at the ceiling of this nondescript room, and then the Red Mountains is like in the middle.
See, now
So you're
that's a
just
funny
not
joke.
funny.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
Wait, there's
Food
a
Critics
track?
here. I popped in on the podcast last second. Anyways,
What do you mean you were
I'm
here the whole
John.
time?
Oh, you're right. I was here the whole time.
Yeah, you were here. So are you gonna do weather? I invited you. We can block out your face. We can do whatever you want, but I want you to do weather, and without any of that stuff, because inherently you being on weather is gonna be funny regardless. So
Thank you. I'm flattered.
don't take it like that. Other than that, other than the fact that you just being on weather and your face being blocked out and your voice being all messed up, other than that being inherently funny, you still have to do something other than just say the weather and be there and be funny.
If you give me a time, I will 100%.
We could do it right now.
You want to do it
We
right
could
now?
do it.
We could
right
do it
now.
today.
We could do it 5 minutes after this podcast.
Can I just yell? Because it's really hot. I just start screaming.
You could do whatever you want.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
our guest.
It's your weather bit.
Okay.
This is your chance.
Okay.
We get it. You're already famous around campus and everything. You're already like the face of Red Mountain at this point.
Yeah, the
But,
face.
The face
Um,
without a face.
But that's the
With
thing.
the
We're
face
gonna
with
make
no
you
face.
faceless on the announcements.
How would you like that to be done, by the way? Could we put up like a plate of food?
like a hat.
A green blanket in a hat.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
put
yeah,
like a
I-
hot dog
yeah.
over my
Yeah, we can
head.
constantly trace.
Yeah,
Picture
I'll
of a
do
hot
that
dog
for you.
over his face.
Since I'm the lead editor,
He's
not
not.
to
He's
brag.
not the lead editor.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Are we official partners with the Red Mountain Food Critics right now?
100%.
Absolutely not.
We
100%.
shook on it. It's official.
Absolutely not. Listen, in order to be considered partners, everybody in the club would need to agree, and I think that there's
my
there
word is good
more
enough.
people who wouldn't want that than would.
I feel like you're just biased.
I feel like you're wrong.
Why
And
do
that's
you
my
not like
only-
the Food
That's my
Critics?
only sort of opinion. Oh, I don't.
Why?
So you love him.
No. Impartial.
So if we're getting the Red Mountain Food Critic to partner with the podcast, I think only the podcast members and Mr. Kelly should have a word on that. So that'd be me, Trinity, Tyler, and Mr. Kelly, and maybe John.
Whoa.
Partnering with the podcast specifically?
Are we guys gonna get back on the whole me getting kicked out again? Because I just barged my way in here and I have a microphone now.
Yeah, the recording light was on and he still walked in here.
Yeah, I am.
That's a little outrageous.
I saw that the Red Mountain Food Critics was here, and I need some of this. Like, I need in on this. I was here last year.
Getting in on the action now.
I don't actually have anything to say.
He just wanted to say something. Never mind.
I'm probably gonna have to voice over all my lines that I said over here. I've done that before, where I've said things and I'm like, I was like a lonely little boy after school, and I had to redo my voice lines because I wasn't talking into a microphone.
Yeah, I think Tyler should get his own separate microphone.
Again,
We need
that's
about
why
like
we
four
need more
more.
mics.
We need two more.
Actually,
One
our
for
audio
Tyler and
interface
then
can
one
only
for
do
this
4
end.
mics, so we pretty much have to replace all the gear.
That's bad.
That's cute.
And actually, I cannot think of any interfaces that can do more than 4 mics.
Sounds like
Are you
you
sure?
problem.
What if we did 2 separate interfaces?
That's not how it works.
You're Tyler, the creator. You
Yeah,
need
create it then.
Anyways,
Anyways,
back on track with the Red Mountain Food Critic. How does it feel to know that so many people are interested in what you have to say about the food?
It feels like I have too much power. You trust me
I
too
think
much.
that's accurate. Yeah. I think you're probably the most trusted person in this school.
has anyone ever like reached out to you and been like, actually, that's false, and like given you their own account of food? Or
I had a lot of backlash from the pizza last year.
oh,
I gave it a 10 out of 10 because it was reliable, and every time you got it, it was the same thing.
yes,
These people think school is a Michelin star restaurant. You're good. Yeah, they got mad at me. They said it was like a 2 out of 10. Said it was whack, but like, it's reliable. It's always there.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's Papa John's.
True.
Better pizza, better ingredients.
Oh, that's the pizza you're talking about.
Yeah.
I assumed it was like the. Yeah, how is that even controversial? I don't understand. It is
I know.
It's just Papa John's.
technically it's not even like school food.
Exactly.
It's not.
Coming from someone who has not eaten lunch at this school in over a year, I 100% agree with everything you posted.
Thank you. It means so much
Yeah.
to me.
So we're going to send our food critic friend out to do weather.
Yep.
Yeah. So keep an eye out on the announcements. Whichever one comes out first, you'll see
Friday.
it. Friday?
I think this episode will go out today,
Okay.
and then tomorrow, assuming you're listening to this when it comes out, be sure to tune into the announcements
Okay.
because they'll be better than average.
Yes. Slightly better than average.
Let's go. Thank you for
Joining us.
Thank you.
joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Mhm.
thank you for dealing with us bringing you on this episode with all
Yo.
of the
We're sorry.
slanderous
Have a nice
ridicule.
day.
I always have fun with you guys. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah.
course.
Truly.
Yep.
All right.
Look forward to probably the end of the year. We might have you again.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Awesome. Okay.
Good. I
And
think that's all.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Create a GoFundMe for the Red Mountain podcast.
Yes.
What do you donate?
Clip that. Clip that.
Sponsored by
Clip
the
that.
Food Critic.
Red Mountain Food Critic
Food critics posting
is,
on it.